This episode of Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks is brought to you by Tweaked Audio. To get awesome headphones, go to tweakedaudio.com and use the coupon code Southgate to get 30% off, free shipping, and a lifetime warranty. Or you can get there through the link on our website, southgatemediagroup.com.
And what about our Wade's World podcast?
What about it, Charlie Esser? Welcome back to Wade's World, the Deadpool podcast. I am, as always, the mistress of pain and mayhem herself.
Hey y'all, it's Lilith Hellfire.
That spirit of vengeance herself.
Drunk vengeance, get it right.
Drunken vengeance. Oh, spirit of drunken vengeance. I think we just found you a new job.
Wade's World, Wade's World, Wade's World, Wade's World. Should be drunk in time. Stealth your Wade's World.
If drunk and angry was a profession, Lilith Hellfire would be number one in the world.
I don't know, probably number 2 to Charlie Esser, to be honest.
I think you have more anger than he does.
True.
Although I
He
should,
has,
although
he has
after,
children that brings him joy. So
After-
you're right.
after that scene in Dave and Buster's, I'm not sure. Anyway.
Hashtag had to be there.
Hashtag glad you weren't. Anyway, so today we are talking, well, since it's Wade's World, we're talking Deadpool Team Up 897. And no, there weren't that many team ups. They counted backwards from 1,000.
You ruined it.
You blew it.
That would have freaked everybody out. Like, wait a minute. We
Yeah,
all
but-
been that affected.
We could have sent someone into the comic shop. But yes, I need all 900 Deadpool Team Up. You just watched the
That would
movies,
be
huh,
great.
kid? And since
Capes and Lunatics sent me. What do you mean?
fight me, Lilith Hellfire. And since to go with the theme, since this is a team up with not one but 2 Ghost Riders, we're also going to cover last week's Ghost Rider number 1. Especially since I forced Lilith to read it.
It was fun. I mean, I do miss Mephisto. I mean, Uncle Ben. It's fine.
Mephisto.
He needed a break.
Like
He's doing what Lucifer did. He's in LA. He probably owns a bar. It's fine.
who, Mephisto?
Yeah.
He pulled Lilith Hellfire. He's in Vegas.
Even better.
Mm-hmm.
He's still there after Damnation? Because isn't that why Johnny...
Well, yeah, supposedly, me and Charlie were talking about this. Supposedly, Mephisto is like locked in a penthouse in Vegas. But meanwhile, he's been showing up in Champions and Superior Spider-Man. That might have been.
And Johnny's been showing up in Avengers. So, like, that book... We'll get there, but it did have me a little... I'm like, where? How? What?
Yes,
Philip!
Charlie Usher is convinced there's like multiple Mephistos, maybe alternate reality versions or something. 3 Mephistos.
Shut your mouth. Still a better story than Three
It'll come out in 2023. Anyway. So yeah, should we get to the Deadpool team up first?
Let's do it.
Since it's from, where's the date? Yes, March 2010.
Well, fairly recent for us.
Oh yeah. Compared to what we've been covering.
Exactly.
Um,
I love this cover though. It's pretty dope.
oh yeah, I love the cover. Just him leaping with.
But I just didn't know what I was getting into when I opened the book and there is a bearded lady and an angry Asian man.
But the beard does not slow Deadpool down.
Well, he's pansexual. Let's always remember that as our Lord and Savior Ryan Reynolds wants us to always know. Hashtag get Deadpool a boyfriend.
He's like the best of both worlds.
All worlds, actually.
I love when the bearded lady's like, we're not, for the last time, we're not from Punked, and the little guy's like, we don't even know this Ashton Kutcher guy. And Deadpool calls him Dak Shepard.
Oh,
Ooh.
don't you go getting little Miss Veronica Mars, Kristen Bell mad at you.
She can fight me anytime.
This guy's a jerk. Well, you just summed up the Deadpool books. Everybody pack it up, go home.
A Dak Shepard joke. This is 2010 humor.
Exactly. Hey man, if you haven't seen Go to Prison, always watch Go to Prison when you can.
Lilith loves men in prison movies. That's half her fan fiction. Anyway. So, I don't know. And then we get both Johnny Blaze and Danny Ketch pulling into town. Because
Hey man, like poor Danny Ketch. You know?
at this point, they were both like Ghost Rider.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember this closely. And it's just like Ketch is always just like such the I don't know, he's just such the wet blanket.
And wasn't this like the period where they were like trying to make Ghost Rider not a demon, but like an angel or something?
Ugh.
I think it was something like that. Well, it's still better than Frankencastle.
Hey man, I like
Oh, did you?
a little bit. It wasn't. I mean, it sounded way worse than what they actually did.
Well, it's
so.
better than that 90s thing where they made the Punisher like a supernatural.
Yeah, that was dumb. I was like, we have Craven. What do you mean? Like, stop. I think they forget that a lot of their like quote unquote anti-heroes are very, very similar. Not only in like power set but looks.
Mm-hmm.
So gotta be careful with all that.
Well, not
I like that they're kind of at a freak show in this issue.
well,
though.
yeah. Well,
At a
it's kind of like a carnival with a freak show, and
Yeah.
then Johnny's like, "Oh, this is kind of like how I grew up." And then they see Deadpool.
Yeah, basically. Oh, I love how there's like a Captain America balloon in one of those panels. It was pretty cool in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like one right before they see Deadpool with the barrel of toys. That's how I wanted to roll out of Dave and Buster's, by the way, but I sucked at everything. So disappointed.
Well, with a little barrel full of stuffed animals.
And you get just hitting kids in the head on my way out, and you get a stuffed animal, and you. One day.
Mommy, the stumbling lady gave me a stuffed animal. The lady that smelled like puke gave me a stuffed animal.
No, not me.
Oh, you're
I hold my liquor as evidence.
your projectile vomiter.
Oh, they're in Gibson. That's Florida. I just remember that.
Who are they battling for?
Well, no, because Gibson used to be like a big carny like when in their off season. It was like a big like carny family, like well, like not family, but like carnies used to just kind of like stay there off
Is
season.
it Gibson?
So I thought Gibson.
Because this is Gibson Ton.
Ah, bummer.
Yeah, I
no Florida connection.
still looks like Florida to me. I was gonna say, are they battling?
Well, yeah.
I was gonna say, are they gonna be battling Florida Man?
I so want a Florida Man comic book so bad. Like literally, just like it'd be like SVU ripped from the headline.
Hey, that's our franchise. Like,
Florida women's no better though. Let's just all be real.
oh my lord! Can you imagine just like we like write a Florida team comic and it's just like drunken angry rednecks.
Don't forget New Yorkers here in the winter.
Oh, there you go. Those are the reservists.
Basically. Anyway, yeah. No,
We got another 2010 joke.
I mean, at this point, even when you're reading current Deadpool, well, outside of, well, I'm assuming Kelly Thompson, they're all 2010 jokes or lower.
Well, he says this is about as much fun as a Sarah Palin rally.
Well, he's not wrong. That's about the right look. No offense to my Alaska friends.
No, they don't like her, even though I say Marnell sounds like her.
I like the fight though. I thought that was fun.
Oh yeah, Deadpool making a shot from behind with a mirror. Let's see Bullseye make that shot. But yeah, I guess the town's possessed by demons, so
Yeah, I'm so convinced we're in Florida.
that's true. So of course both Ghost Riders transform.
No offense. Honestly, the weakest arc of the issue is their little Ghost Rider situation.
I love the one of them is telling Deadpool that these people are possessed by demons. He's like, "Sorry, missed all the Harry Potters. Want to fill me in?"
Oh my god, no. Not how Harry Potter works.
And one of the freaks is Lobster Boy.
Oh, this is for the Disturbed podcast. American Horror Story Carnival season. They had a lobster boy. It was pretty cool.
And then Deadpool shooting zombies with a water hose off a fire truck. And then he shoots one of the Ghost Riders.
Punch John. It's very sweet of you two to care so much. God.
Oh, they mentioned zombies, and what would Bruce Campbell do?
Well, I think he means Ash, but it's fine.
Well,
Bruce Campbell would probably pee his pants. I mean, I would too. Like,
yeah, but it might be more
wrong?
people get it if he says Bruce Campbell.
I know.
I love his little his inner monologue boxes. He's like, never catch Spider-Man doing this. What? Be overexposed?
Well, that's where you'd be wrong.
No.
I love the little song that he's singing.
Which one?
I don't think we can.
Oh yeah.
It's just super freak though. You can look up those songs.
No. So yeah, so they're battling like these possessed people, and then I love Deadpool's hallucinating that the Ghost Riders are the guys from Chips.
I know that was weird but funny.
You two fight like brothers. We are brothers. Oh, good lord! Then Deadpool, tell me this.
Do you kiss your sister with that mouth? Like, oh my god, we're in Florida. I'm sorry, that's what it is.
You Florida. I can't believe you love Florida so well for the weather.
Yeah, for the weather. No, it's a poor man's California. I can't afford to live in California anymore.
And then Deadpool chops off his legs to fit into the freak show.
He blends in perfectly.
Mm-hmm. And then like one of the possessed ones is like, you possess great power. I was waiting for him to make a great responsibility joke. Then like Deadpool gets kind of possessed. But he's kind of fighting it and pulls a Jim Carrey and starts kicking his own ass.
Do you know how weird it is that all three of his like PG-13 plus movies became animated TV series?
Wait, what? Oh yeah.
You had The Mask. You had the pet detective one.
Mm-hmm.
And there was another one too. I can't remember the other animated Jim Carrey series. I was just like, that's so random.
Right
Sorry.
place, right time, I guess.
Well, he's super animated, so
Yeah.
it makes sense.
Alrighty then. So yeah, Deadpool and the Ghost Riders save everybody, but then I guess the head guy who is possessed is still yelling at everybody, so Deadpool kills him.
And that's why you gotta have a Deadpool around.
And then walks off into the sunset with the bearded lady.
Good for him.
The story was okay, but like, I don't know, this art.
Definitely definitely gimmicky and one-off, but that's what the team-ups are
Oh yeah,
for,
the
I guess.
Deadpool team ups, yeah. But I don't know. This art really wasn't my cup of tea.
Yeah, no, like, as soon as the Ghost Riders, like, make their transformation, that's when the art went downhill.
The Ghost Rider,
No offense.
I don't know. The Ghost Riders weren't even that bad. It was like Deadpool. I really wasn't feeling the look at Deadpool in this issue. Like you could see his mouth through the mask.
Yeah.
I don't know, and his head just looked like a weird shape. But yeah, I mean, again, not my cup of tea. And the story was okay.
Yeah, it's a solid B for me.
Yeah.
Especially after what we've been dealing with.
Right.
I was like, this is a good palate cleanser, because, like, the tail end of that, what we were dealing with previously, it's just like,
Oh yeah.
yeah, we needed a little bit of comedic team up
And,
for sure.
and remember, I put it up on our social media, which you should be following. But December is going to be all Wade's World, so
Wait, man!
Wade's
It's Wade, man!
yes, send us your pop culture. Again, we're random nonsense here, so send us your pop culture themed Christmas wish list. So
Oh, we're bringing back the top 10 list for Wade, man. By the way, fellas.
okay, that's fine. Maybe we'll pick one lucky listener to sit on Lilith Hellfire's lap and tell her what they want for Christmas.
Yes, please do.
You have to have a very well thought out list, and you have to look like Chris Evans. And
I mean, Jason Momoa, The Rock. I'm not picky.
oh, the muscle guys can get it.
Yeah, that's no secret.
She has no shame. Anyway, so you want to get to last week's Ghost Rider #1?
Yes, let's do that.
All right. So, what did you think of this?
It wasn't as terrible as I thought it was gonna be.
Yes, basically, for those of you who aren't caught up, after the Doctor Strange Damnation storyline, Mephisto was imprisoned in a penthouse in Las Vegas, which would basically be a little stream life. So,
I mean, I did live that life for like 3 years. It was great.
and basically,
I miss Vegas.
Johnny Blaze was made the new King of Hell.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I guess they had to like put Danny Ketch in because there are Spirit of Vengeance fans everywhere. So
Oh yeah, and they're always like trying to do that '90s nostalgia.
yeah, but I did think it was kind of a slow burn for a #1 issue.
Well, again, anything anymore, they're always like waiting for the trades.
Yeah. But like, I don't know. I actually liked Johnny a lot more in what Jason Aaron's was doing in the Avengers run with him a few months back.
Mhm.
So it's just kind of like it's definitely not that tone. So I was just like, oh, okay. I mean, that just kind of was like, oh well, all right then. That's the first time I've like actually liked Johnny in a long time. Just saying.
So I just wonder, are they what are they doing with Ghost Rider now? Because I mean, we're supposed to get a Robbie Reyes TV show, but then I guess they canceled plans for that, and now they're bringing Danny Ketch back in his own series because Robbie's in Avengers, like trying to get rid of his power.
Battle for the mantle.
Oh yeah, well Robbie's like trying to get rid of his powers in Avengers right now, so I don't know if
Come on, that never lasts.
I know. So I just wonder if they're switching up Ghost Riders now. I don't know.
I think my main thing is that basically this book is just one of those, oh, they don't see eye to eye. They're gonna have to learn to work together kind of books. So it's just like,
Buddy cop,
it's something like that.
supernatural, but
So I'm afraid that Ketch is gonna get the raw end of the deal because he always has kind of seemed one dimensional in comparison.
well, yeah, because it always seems like they eventually always come back to Johnny Blaze.
Yeah, because white guy.
Danny,
Hot white guy, get it? Hot white.
well, Danny catches a white guy too, but they always seems like they.
But hot, you get it? Uh-huh.
Okay, Matt Kona.
yeah, I'm just trying to fit in around here with the punny business. That's all. But yeah, Catch is just like super broody, and it's kind of a buzzkill.
Well, he owns a bar now. His ex-girlfriend's now married with kids, and it looks like he's developing.
It's
He's
me.
developing a drinking problem. Yeah.
It's me.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why I don't like it. Gotta buy a bar now.
But then, like, Johnny shows up because demons have been escaping hell. So he tells Danny, "You got to help me." I mean, Danny doesn't want to help, but he fights a giant demon who's blind, so the penance there won't work.
Exactly. I just want to give Aaron Cooter a shout out because wow on the artwork.
Oh yeah, this art is great.
Yeah, really, it's why I decided to read it. I was like, well, the artwork's gonna be great for me.
Oh, we do get an appearance by Lilith.
Feel like we just talked about that.
Yep. Scroll down, Ultimate Spider Cast.
Not to be confused with the one from DC.
And we get a footnote about Absolute Carnage Symbiote of Vengeance, because everyone's getting a symbiote Absolute Carnage tie-in. You get a tie-in, and you get a tie-in. Seriously?
Of course, it's Marvel.
I don't know.
You get a vibrating hand, and you get a vibrating hand.
Wrong universe.
It's all good.
Or is it?
Quicksilver. Oh. Oh yeah, then we get the whole Mephisto scene. Oh yes, I'm still locked up.
Sure, buddy. Sure you are. And I don't believe it now. Now that he said it, I don't believe
Well, that's
it.
what I said. It's just like he's been appeared in other books. So again, it's like you never know with continuity anymore. But then Danny tracks down another demon and basically like, oh, Johnny Blaze has gone mad with power. He's insane now.
No, y'all just noticing his swag. That's all. He's always been kind of an egotistical butt wipe, so
Oh yeah, he's not the smartest guy, but he means well.
he might be the hottest.
Oh, again, same joke.
Same joke. I'm gonna beat a dead horse. It's my favorite thing.
Let's keep
I am a DC fan after all.
Let's keep your personal life to yourself. But again, I mean, originally, Johnny Blaze was bonded to the original evil demon Zarathos. Maybe Zarathos is making a comeback.
As soon as Quasar shows up, yeah. Okay.
How dare you? Just for when Quasar shows up. So when we see the
sparkly quantum tentacles.
I think in this case it'll be sparkly, fiery tentacles.
And I'm visiting nursing homes with bad intentions.
Yes. My Quantum Zone boys, the gift that keeps on giving.
That's right. You can tune in tomorrow night. Because right now, people, we're in the middle of our big Operation Galactic Storm review. Every week, one chapter.
When you have to do a deep dive so deep, you need James Cameron's damn scuba diving equipment.
Jeez. You love it. You probably watched our Wonder Man last week.
Actually, I did. I thought that was a good. You guys did a good job on that one.
Matt Kona Wonder Man.
That's who needs a movie.
I thought they were gonna do. They were dropping Easter eggs and stuff. I thought they were gonna do. I think Nathan Fillion was ready to go.
They're just trying to get all that sweet Firefly fan money.
That dirty lucre.
But no, I thought this issue issue was pretty solid. I mean, Ghost Rider's just not my thing, just because like Marvel doesn't do Supernatural well enough for me to like actually like hold my attention for long. Like I'll do like 2 or 3 or 4 issues, and I'm like, oh, I don't know. I just feel like it's not as well developed. It's kind of boring.
Yeah.
There's supernatural and like mystical stuff.
Well, the problem with Ghost Rider last, like I'd say, last decade or so is just like they'll try to build up Johnny Blaze, and it's like, oh, we'll bring in Robbie Reyes, to build him up, and now it's like, hey, let's bring Danny Ketch back. It's like pick one and stick with him.
Or just do a 3-way team up book. I don't
There you
care.
go. I mean, yeah, like we were saying.
I told you, battle for the mantle, and then it turns out they need all 3 of them because the power is so great.
Like we said, during that era of that Deadpool team up we covered, I think Danny Ketch and Johnny Blaze were both, they were. I mean, they had their own book, and they were both pretty much Ghost Rider. So, did this get you? Did it hit you enough that you might pick up number 2?
No, I don't think so.
Nope.
Although the artwork is so good. I was really in love with the artwork, but like I said, Ghost Rider is just kind of not my thing. Ever since Nicolas Cage did the movie, like that's all that's in the back of my mind. Every time I pick up one, I'm just like,
yeah, that's the thing. If they want to bring that back to great,
they really need to like watch that from the freaking popular memory.
It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what version of Ghost Rider they do, but they need to do live action without Nicolas Cage. Yeah, to save that.
Didn't they do 2? I feel like my traumatized memory remembers there are 2 Ghost Riders with Nicolas Cage.
Yes, Ghost Rider. Then what was it? Ghost Rider Spirit of
It wasn't Spirit of Vengeance. Yeah. And it's just like, but you didn't.
And it was like, in the second one, they got rid of everyone who was in the first movie except Nicolas Cage. It's like, I think you forgot something.
I know, seriously. I was like, Spirit of Vengeance. Yeah. Oh, he's still here?
I think it was like in Europe or something even. And it's like, okay, you changed locales. You got rid of everyone, got rid of the hot chick.
Except for Nicolas and his damn wig.
I know. Yeah, let's get rid of the hot chick and keep Nicolas Cage. Okay.
Ugh, okay. But no, solid effort. And I think Ghost Rider fans are going to be happy with this. How long do you think this issue is going to last? I give it to issue 25 before they cancel it.
Well, that seems to be Marvel's bag anymore. I mean, unless you're like Spider-Man or something, I think they pretty much cancel you at 25, don't they?
Yeah.
And renumber. Well, that's like you said. They'll do Ghost Rider until, 12 or 25, and then, then they'll do the team up with Ghost Riders, and it'll be number 1 again. Enough with the renumbering.
Yeah, I'm just so over it. But no, like, I'm glad for Ghost Rider fans. This is a good, solid start.
I mean, they always think this is going to bring people in, but I just think it's confusing when you do new number 1 every year.
I think so.
Don't you want like a high number to say, hey, this is a tried and true product. We've been here for a while. And remember, you heard this on Wade's World episode 91.
Noise.
Thank you. So are we still doing our big plan for episode 100?
What was
the
it?
commentary?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay. I mean, that'll be in 2020, but yeah. 2020.
I may or may not be drunk.
Yeah, and the sun may or may not rise tomorrow. Yeah, I know.
Wouldn't you feel so if the sun didn't rise tomorrow and I was sober?
You don't have to deal with it for long. All right. So anything else? Or should we get out of here?
Let's get out of here.
All right, everyone. So send us your thoughts. What are we doing next? Bring up my list. So people, send us your feedback to capesandlunatics@gmail.com or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember to check out all the Capes and Lunatics links at Linktree, linktr.ee/Capes and Lunatics. And remember to watch us live on Capes and Lunatics Facebook, Twitter, and at getvocal.com/Capes. All right. And while I look up the schedule, Lilith Hellfire, where can people find you dispatching vengeance?
Oh my god, if you want to see me dispatching snout, follow me on Twitter at Lil Hellfire, and I'm also over on the gram for my Capes and Lunatics and Sidekicks Pete at Lil Hellfire 69. Fight me, nerd.
Duh. I was gonna give you a different one, but I'll do it.
I know. I decided to be a little.
No, I was gonna hit the drum roll, the rim shot. All right, so again, next week we'll be doing Flash Rebirth, so check that out. Then we're gonna start on the what is that? The Weapon X arc with Wolverine and Captain America. So check out Deadpool 15 from 2013. And then in November will be it'll be Wade's World rotating with Green Arrow. So because Crisis.
Well, just Legends, right?
What?
Wait, what'd you say?
I said we're covering Green Arrow issues in November because Crisis is coming.
Oh yeah. Last but not least.
Yeah, and then in December, like we said, it's all Wade's World. We'll be wrapping up that Weapon X arc, and then the last week of the year will be Deadpool Team Up #1 from 1998. So see, from 1998 to 2010, they got 897 issues in.
Shut up, Philip.
So go find them all at your local comic shop. Tell them the Capes and Lunatics say.
Tell them to go into the back room. That's where they keep the good stuff.
Whoa. Yeah.
Oh wait, this isn't a.
I was gonna say we know how you shopped for VHS back in the day. Alrighty. Anyway, thank you for joining us again for another episode of Wade's World. We don't have like a signature outro, like Flip.
I thought we had. We're not gonna do Excelsior. Or,
Oh yeah. It's been some.
Or no, Maximum Effort. That's what you.
Yes.
You forgot it's been that long?
What? It's been so long. It's been a while.
You keep that all emo trash out of here. I'm kidding. I love Stain.
You love Stains, what?
Isn't that who says it's been a while?
Yeah, I know. I think, yeah. All right, everyone. Come back next time. Maximum effort.
No common sense.
Minimum vengeance? Where's my arrow?